Hey Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. This is your timeless career and finance forecast, and we're going to get a look at some good stuff coming in, some challenges and obstacles, and get you some messages and guidance. And we're going to start with just looking at the astrological aspects that are around you at the time that you see this reading. So what you're being influenced by in the planets. All right, so we have Neptune with your dreams, illusions, fantasy, imagination, your spirituality as well with that 12th house. And then we also have the 5th house here. All right, so we have, all right, so romance, children, creativity. So we have the air, so bringing maybe communication to that and maybe sharing things and opening up more. And oh, okay, yeah. So that is really what's going to raise your vibration and your spirituality. So it's like you continuing to evolve and bringing in like that creativity, maybe doing that in your communications with your family in some way. And I feel like just having this energy and bringing this type of loving, positive energy to your creativity, to your family, to your home environment is what is going to impact your financial success. So that's what we're seeing here. So it's like some things that you can do that are going to indirectly connect with your financial abundance. All right, I love that. So this is more about like not necessarily body, mind, and soul, but just like combining different aspects of your environment together to make the whole. All right, so let's get some guidance on some good stuff that you have coming in. Okay, let's see. All right. Okay, yeah. So I see like this ability to really manage your emotions well. So we're talking about emotional intelligence here and allowing that to guide you. All right, so we have allowing your curiosity and your creativity to guide you. And we have happiness and fulfillment. Okay, I love that. So what else do we have here? What other good stuff? Thank you, thank you. All right, so now we see those dreams coming through and coming into the picture, and you working to align yourself, body, mind, and soul this time, with your goals. And you doing this and you growing your spirituality and doing all these other things on the side is having, again, that indirect influence over your finances. So let's see why this 10 of Cups is here in reverse. So can you give me some clarity on that? Oh, okay, that's a lot. Let's start over. All right, so can you give me some clarity on that? Thank you. All right. Okay, so you may have to make some tough choices, some tough decisions on where you're going to put some of your resources at this time, and that may make others in and around your kids, your partner, anyone else that you're taking care of in the family environment. So that may create a little bit of contention and contrast and challenge to you, but just know and recognize that you staying focused on your financial foundation and keeping your resources intact is going to allow you to give. Okay, so just use your judgment, use your internal compass, and allow that to guide you, your intuition, on what it's appropriate to share and to give at this time. Okay. So I feel like, again, you may need to make some tough decisions that not everyone's going to be happy with. You may need to say like, okay, we can't do it right now. We need to continue saving, and then we can do it maybe in 3 months or in 6 months. Okay, so what else? What other good stuff? Thank you. All right, yeah, so there's definitely another approach that you may need to take. So yeah, you have the ability to communicate your thoughts clearly and concisely, and again, utilize that emotional intelligence, because you know this could be an emotional topic, an emotional conversation, and people's feelings can get hurt with this. So just utilize your emotional intelligence in the way that you communicate. So do your communications in a constructive way that can still maintain the relationship and help everyone understand that, like, yeah, we have a bigger goal right now and we really need to focus on that. But, you know, we might need to put a pin in this, but we can come back to it and we can revisit it after we achieve or accomplish, even if it's just a couple milestones toward your goal. Okay, so there's definitely another approach here. All right, and this is you like learning lessons. So you already have experienced times where you weren't as sturdy and strong in your communications and decisions, and that didn't work out well. So you have that wisdom, you have that experience, and you can utilize that in this situation. Okay. All right, so let's see. Oh, no, let's see what else is going to help you during this time. So what other good stuff? Okay, so we have the Guardian. Yeah, so that's you being the leader that you are and saying, look, this is what we need to do. This is how we need to do it. I have a master plan that we're all working toward, and there may be a little bit of sacrifice along the way to reach that end goal. Okay. All right, so yeah. Oh, there's really strong indication here that there may be some things that you can do to increase your financial abundance and financial situation. So you can cut some things out. Essentially, that's what I'm trying to say. Like maybe really paying attention to the energy that you're using, making sure all the lights are off if you're not in that room or utilizing them. So yeah, there's definitely some things that you can do to help the environment and to also increase your the money that you can save, essentially. Okay. Yeah, so there's also like what are those that you put on your roof? The solar panels. Yeah, there may be programs out there, because I know there are programs that assist you with paying your electrical expenses or energy expenses during the winter. So yeah, there's definitely options out there that you haven't thought of, and different approaches that you can take as ways that you can save money and you can move faster toward your goals. And it's not about like how fast you get there, it's about the experience, and that is actually what matters. But you know, also if there's things that you can do to come into and to meet that frequency of abundance, yeah, absolutely, go for it. Okay, so what else do we have? All right. Yeah, so it's like you are the person that is focused on the finances, like, and you know, even if you do share that responsibility with your partner or another family member, you might be the responsible one. So you have to let me know in the comments if that is you, but there's like indications here that it's like you, or you may need to be the responsible one. We could also say it that way. So there may need to be somebody to step up and be like, okay, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to, you know, keep the spreadsheet of our finances and make sure that everything's going in the right place and everything's paid on time and all of that. And we're saving this and that. Yeah, so you may need to step up and take the initiative and be that leader so that you can get to where it is that you desire with your finances. And then there's also mentorship available to you. So there could be soul family or just anyone that you do know and has your best interest in mind that can give you some guidelines and some tips. Yeah, so this could be like you watching individuals on YouTube or doing research or actually connecting with soul family and other members in your soul family that are working toward the same goal. So there's a lot of information out there on budgeting and saving. There's templates. So yeah, it's definitely some things that are available to you, and you coming in, oh my goodness, it's here again, coming into contact with someone that can be of assistance to you and help you reach your financial goals. So we have that here twice. And then I also see that you can be mentored. So that's available to you. And then you can also mentor others and be the mentor. So it's like you are the mentee and the mentor. Okay. So this is like really great experience that you're getting because it is aligning you to your purpose. So this mentor is like your life purpose is part of that and things that you designed for yourself to do. So it's like you ascending to that level of, you know what, I did these things and I was successful. So let me show others and share my story so others can follow suit and they can take inspiration from it. So I see that. Wonderful. What else? Yep, I wanted to get 2 more. So there we have it. All right, so what else do we have? All right, we have the generalist with diversifying income streams and careers that include a broad skill set. All right, so that may be of significance to you. So also when I look at generalist, there's roles like generalist as a role, and that's you sort of having an area where you do specialize in. And that's just in my experience, like the title is bringing out additional information. So yeah, there may be a specific talent or skill that you do have that, again, you could be of service to others and mentor them, or you can share. You can make videos on the internet and share it and make money from it, or you can coach and receive money that way. So yeah, there's a lot of options available to you that you may not have considered yet. So it's about starting to become more aligned with your authentic self and seeing like who you are and the experience that you already have. And as you're going along on your journey, picking up, new information from people that you connect with. All right. Okay. So yeah, you may feel also, just beware that you're not doing too much at one time. Okay, so do things on your own timeline and don't let what everyone else is doing or what everyone else has accomplished impact your choices that you make. Because there is a chance that you may be focused on what everyone else is doing or comparing yourself to others, and that could lead to you overworking yourself or just feeling a lack of passion or just feeling like what you're doing is wrong and it's not, what you came here to do, when essentially it could be. It's totally up to you and what you desire and what you feel passionate about. I'm just saying that the things that you feel passionate about, don't allow yourself to get burnt out by those things by focusing on what others have and like trying to do like way too much that you don't feel inspired to do or feel comfortable with doing at this time. So just let it flow and just, connect with the vibration and the opportunity that comes along with that vibration and take advantage of it as you are ready. Okay. All right, so what else? We want to get let's get some messages here. All right, so we have fair woman, like dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. So this may be you, or it may be a mentor or other soul family coming through to assist you. Okay. So we have horseshoe with good luck. I love to see that. Wonderful. So you definitely have good luck coming through to you. We have be careful, do not take risks. Yeah, so I would say to definitely only take calculated risks, okay, at this time. So this is not a time to be like, oh, you know what? something that just comes across your desk or that you're watching like, oh, you know what, I'm going to invest in that. No, you want to take risks that are calculated, where you've done the research, you've done your homework, you've compared, you've done the pros and cons, you looked at the return on investment, you looked at, you know, your portfolio and what you're willing and open to lose and to risk, and you've decided it is a good decision because it feels good to you, and you've connected with your intuition and received those downloads and messages and that guidance to move forward. Okay, so definitely only take calculated risks and things that really make sense and you believe in. So we say take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. There we have it again. So yeah, definitely pay attention to what you're doing at this time, and if it just doesn't feel good or you're unsure about it or you feel uneasy, then do not do it. So we have Apple with temptation will test you. Yeah, so you could be getting like a lot of feedback and pressure from others to do that, or to move in a direction, or to give something that you don't necessarily have, or you're not ready to give or willing to give at this time. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do what feels good to you. And then we have crib with birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So I love that. And if this is related to a child, congratulations. That is wonderful. And if it's related to an enterprise or an idea, that is also wonderful. Congratulations on that as well. So this is just new opportunity coming through. Okay. All right, so let's get two more. All right, so we have Mountain Road. You are on the road to success. Absolutely. So here is your confirmation, and you have good luck. And we also have Lion with time to act. All right, so you may have the lion as your spirit animal or shark. So definitely look up anything that is of significance to you and read those messages, because there's likely a message there for you. Okay, so let's see. Let us, what do I want to do? Move on to challenges. So let's see. And first, let's get some guidance from an astrological standpoint on some challenges that you're going to encounter here. Okay, so we have 12th house with your spirituality, subconscious. All right, and then we have Chiron. Okay, so I can see like clearly you are here to release some things as it relates to your healing, your self-conscious, your self-confidence, your self-value, your self-worth, self-love, also spirituality here. So there may be some opportunities for you through this process to heal that side of you. It's not really a side of you, it is you, but just to heal that aspect or component. Okay, what else? Okay, so that was a lot. We just want one more card. Just one more card, please. Thank you. All right, and then we have Aries coming through, that type of energy with being assertive, fierce, daring, competitive, being a leader, a pioneer. So yeah, I feel like also as part of your life purpose, you may be supposed to utilize your spiritual gifts for financial gain and wealth. Okay, so just consider that. So if that is the case and you feel that's you, I'm talking to you, then you are being guided to be assertive, to have the confidence and faith and trust in your abilities and get started. Okay, so I'm hearing, go ahead and make that video on YouTube, or stop making it and then deleting it and not posting it, or posting it and deleting it. Go ahead and put it out there and keep going. Keep going. If it is what you truly believe in and you love it and you feel passionate about it, yeah, it doesn't matter. Does not matter. Keep going. All right. So let's see what other challenges we have here. Okay. Yeah, so I see like that fear and doubt creeping in. Worries, anxiety. Yeah, so it's really about, are you going to continue to allow that to be the case, or are you going to work toward growth and movement? And maybe it's as simple as just repeating affirmations, positive affirmations to yourself whenever you feel yourself going down that rabbit hole of fear and doubt. If you must think about something, why not think about something positive and unconditionally loving? Okay? Because it only exists because you create it in your mind and you allow it to exist. Create something different, create something positive, and allow that to exist and take up that space. Okay? Yeah, close the cycle on those negative thought patterns and belief systems. That is where your victory is. That is what will happen when you do that. Success, harmony, bliss, celebration, achievement, and abundance. Okay? Yeah, so there may also be a little bit of a fear of success here. Yeah, but that's about old chapters that we're closing, and you keep getting tempted and not believing in yourself. And just, if it doesn't apply to you, then don't just ignore it. But yeah, someone does need to hear this. Like, it is absolutely time to close the cycle and close the chapter on those negative belief systems, those negative thought patterns, those negative habits as well. So what is it that you're doing that is stopping you from making progress and from moving yourself forward? So you are absolutely being guided to stop that and to work on that and replace it with something more positive that is actually helping you to achieve your life purpose. And use your intuition and connect with source and connect with your higher self and your guides and ask for assistance. Connect with your angels and ask for their assistance to help you align with your life purpose and help you live your life purpose. Okay? Because the success lies when you cut this out. Whatever it is that you're holding on to that's not helping you, yeah, it's time to cut it out. So give me one more card, please. One or two more cards. Thank you. All right. Yeah. Okay. We see it here again. And even when you do have opportunities to advance and move forward, you may be focusing on what you feel like you don't have. Like you feel like you don't have enough knowledge or experience or wisdom. But you have everything that you need moving forward. And this is really about you not focusing on the things that you need to grow at, or, just making an issue out of things that aren't really an issue. Okay? So you're being guided to really stop focusing on that and focus on the blessings that are available to you. Because this is, I don't want to say it's an easy fix, but it's not as complicated as you think. And I gave you an example earlier with the affirmations. Like, soon as you feel that those negative thoughts creeping in, stop it, repeat your affirmation, and just repeat your affirmation a couple times, as many times as you need to get yourself out of that thought pattern. Okay? So let's see. All right. All right. Let's see if we have anything else. Anything else? Okay. Thank you. All right. Yeah, because this is your opportunity. I also see that there may be a little bit of a struggle with wanting to put in the effort. So maybe you just don't want to, or you don't have the time. So what do you have the time to do? And I'm speaking only on things that you feel really passionate about and you feel are part of your life purpose. Is there anything that you can do to work toward it at this time? Any inspired action that you can take? So let's clarify that. Anything that you want to do and that you feel inspired to do to work toward it at this time is probably the better question to ask. Because know and realize that this is a whole journey here. This is your life journey. Okay, and it will always be here. So it is something that it's not going to go away. So you ignoring it or not working on it, you're always going to have that inclination to go in that direction. You're always going to like wonder what was and what could have been. So you're being guided to take advantage of the gift that is given to you right at this moment in time and start the work on it. And there will be ups and downs and challenges and obstacles, but you will absolutely be successful at the end. That will be your outcome: success, happiness, and victory. If you allow yourself to go through the journey and go on the journey, and you stay positive and you stay focused on positivity and the good in things, and seeing the good in things, and seeing the opportunity in things that happen, even if it's things that you don't prefer or something you would label as like a mistake or an issue or a challenge or obstacle, there's blessings in that. And there's lessons that you can take from that and apply to your next move that you make. So that's what you're being guided to do here. All right, so let's get some more messages. So here we're going to switch to just overall general messages that you can utilize at this time. So we have unnecessary spending. All right. Yeah, so we talked about that you may have to have those conversations, because that is happening, it looks like, because that's coming up again here. So that may need to be addressed for you to make progress. We have business betrayal. I thought that we did see something related to, yeah. Okay, so we do have, I thought we also saw, maybe not here. Okay, but yeah, so definitely someone could be trying to get you to take risks, and it's like, you know, that makes no sense at all, what you're trying to get me to do or invest in. I'm not feeling it, or, you know, I have a little bit of apprehension about this. Yeah, trust what you're feeling. Trust what you're feeling. Okay, we have perfect time to invest. Again, calculated risks. Okay, because we also have here, like, okay, there's something that is not working. So you probably have a couple different things that you can decide between, and use your research, your knowledge, your wisdom, your intuition and connection with source and your higher self to figure out which one this is. All right, so we have workaholics, loving what you're doing. Yeah, that's what you're being guided to do, because this effort that we talked about with this idea and opportunity, right? That's inspired effort. That's inspired action. So this is like what you feel passionate about. We're not talking about your 9-to-5 job, or, you know, if you feel passionate about it, then yes, that's what we're talking about. If you feel like that's your life purpose, then yes, of course. But yeah, if you don't, then we're not talking about that. We're talking about what you truly designed for yourself to come here and do. So we're talking about connecting with that. So let's get two more. All right, so we have bank account on 0 and then guided by spirit. So yeah, we definitely have a need to budget, to balance, to have those conversations, and to start cutting things off that aren't, that are unnecessary expenses and aren't helpful to you saving and aren't helpful to your bottom line, essentially. And then you are being guided by spirit, and we talked at length about you connecting with your intuition and source to help you make these decisions. Okay, so let's see what else. Okay, all right, so before we go here with these, let's get a couple of these here. I'm gonna do at least 4. All right, so we have the sacrifices you make today will be worth it. I love that. And we're putting that right over unnecessary spending. So it's like, yeah, getting that back on track. We have the wheel will turn in your favor. Keep going. You're shedding energies that no longer match your frequency. We spoke about all of this. We spoke about all of this. So this is just that reconfirmation of what we talked about coming through for you. Don't dwell on what might be on the other side of that closed door. Yeah, so when you're making those choices and you know, like, okay, that doesn't sound like a good idea to invest in. I'm not doing that. Don't dwell on it. You made the decision, communicate it, and move on. And even if, which I don't see this happening, but even if you encounter a situation like, oh, you know what, I actually should have made that investment because there is a nice return that I'm seeing on that right now. Like, yeah, it's about just taking that as a lesson for whatever reason. Everything's happening for your highest good and for you, not to you. So for whatever reason, that wasn't meant for you if you didn't take advantage of it, okay? So it's about staying focused on what is truly meant for you and not focusing on things that could have been, coulda, woulda, shoulda. We're not focused there. We're focused on what is possible and what you currently are feeling and want to do and where you want to put your energy, okay? I love that. Let's get one more. So we have, don't compare your life to others. Your journey is your own. I love that because I did say that. I don't know if I said it in this reading, but yeah, that came up as a theme in other readings if I didn't say it earlier. But yeah, you're also being guided to do that as well, to stay focused on your journey and what is for you, because what everyone else has is not for you. And if it was for you, you'd have it. And it can be for you when you raise your frequency and step into and connect with that abundance, so you can have whatever you desire. And also, you may even have better. Okay, so that's also why you shouldn't focus on what others have. All right, so we have choices there. What else do we have? Okay, let's get a couple of these. Okay, a couple more. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's a lot. Okay, thank you, thank you. All right, so we have choices, desires, energy. All right, yeah, so you really have the choice to focus your energy on your desires. So what will you do? What will it be? And I know you will make the choice to focus on what it is that you truly desire and want. But, you know, there may be like this little moment there where you are like, why don't I have this? Why do they have that? And, you know, we have the same experience. We have the same background. You know, how did they get farther, or, you know, what have you? So, yeah, you may take that moment to do that. But then you will come back to seeing and realizing that everyone's on their own path and their own journey, and that you have and will receive everything that you need in divine timing. All right. We have trust. Yeah, trust in what is happening, trust in source, trust in your environment, trust in your experiences. And we have inspiration. Okay, so you may want to consider and use that time and energy to be more creative, right? Because we talked about creativity very early on, and that's what is going to lead to your success. So in what ways can you spark creativity? Maybe it's coloring, drawing, painting, sculpting, getting out into nature, meditating. Yeah, those self-care practices, they all lead to creativity as well. So we have intuition. I love that. And we talked about utilizing your intuition and how that is going to lead to your progress. I love it. I love it. So these are just reconfirmations of things that we talked about. All right, so let's see. Oh, we got those already. Okay, so let's move here. All right, so we have nothing is written in stone. I love that, because you have choices and you are being guided to work on what you feel like doing. So what you currently have going on in your situation, that doesn't have to always be. Okay? So everything you desire is available to you, and you have it. It's just about connecting with that frequency. I know I'm surrounded by love. I am never alone. Yeah, this is your guides talking. This is Source talking. You are Source. So, yeah, that is that reminder of all the love and support that you have available to you in the 5D, and also how that connects when we get down to the 3D with your soul family and your soul tribe. Okay, so I hear my spirit echo, you are loved, you are loved, you are loved. Yeah, this is a wonderful affirmation to utilize, and we talked about affirmations, so here you have one right here. So we have tomorrow will be better. Yeah, staying positive and staying focused on positive outcomes and positive changes and lessons that you learn from these experiences that you have, and especially those experiences where you do prefer a different approach, or that, you know, you would label as bad or a mistake. Yeah, it's really about not labeling them, not giving them any power or definition, and just recognizing, okay, you know what, I prefer this, and then making the change toward what you prefer. That's what that is. And we have, I'm down on my knees in defeat. This is my surrender. And you're exactly when and where you're meant to be. I love that. I love that. This is the perfect way to end. I'm not going to really say too much on this because we've talked so much about you just connecting with Source and allowing the negativity, those negative thought patterns, beliefs to go away, and to really focus on your connection with Source and the desires and the dreams that you do have, and staying positive and staying on a high vibration so you can open yourself up to that abundance. Okay, Aquarius, so those are the messages I have for you today. Please like and share this video and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and we'll talk soon.